Call of Duty, Call of Duty. We all have to do it, don't we? We all have to do it. I've left my glasses in the van, and I've also left my hat, probably left something. I've left my bucket, so I've left bloody everything. But as you can see down here, it is absolutely rammed all the way down, and the reason for that is because there's lots of fish coming out on the Holderness coast. Nothing last weekend when we were here. Well, yeah, there was. I caught me turbot, didn't I? And what a fish that was. I guess I'm scraping the heights of a fishing king again. But all joking aside, we're down there at Tunstall. I wanted to come here because I might be bringing my mate Danny here, and the steps have been cut back in by the old boy, I reckon. I did bring my spade to cut the steps in, but somebody'd already done it, so brilliant. So we're down there. There's not much room here. I'm fishing with Shane and Shane only, because Scott, the hardcore fisherman of Hull, he's out on a cycle ride this Friday. He has a cycle ride every other Friday with the people that he worked with, so he's having a long one apparently, so he's enjoying himself doing that, and me and Shane are coming here fishing. We're fishing this tide going down. It's just gone high tide now. Low water is at 11:30, something like that, and I think high is at 5:30 in the morning. So we'll fish it all the way down, all the way back, over for 2 or 3 hours, and yeah, then we'll be going home. I'm hopefully going to get a couple of hours kip. Sorry about the wind, but I'm having to put up with it as well, so it's not good for me. I hope this foam sock is doing good. It does work quite well actually. So yeah, we've just got one rod out a piece. The chap next to us has caught rays and hounds. The people next to him have caught hounds. The chap next to me has caught a whiting that I've seen. He might have caught something else. But yeah, we'll just have to see what happens, won't we? It's good to be back out. It's a Friday. It's Friday. Just do a quick sit rep. It's Friday the 9th. Friday the 9th. We're fishing through into the 10th. So yeah, I need to go get my glasses and other stuff. We've got a barbecue, we've got burgers. I've got a Swedish fire torch to light up to keep us warm, because last week when I was here, I was absolutely bloody frozen through the night. So come on, you smooth hounds, eh? I think I'd rather have a ray or a turbot though, to be honest. But fish is a fish, innit? And someone like me, I can't be picky, can I? Because I've just got to catch what I can catch. So anyhow, let me get another rig ready, another bait ready, and we'll take it from there. And as soon as I've got a fish, I'll bring you back. Bring you back in a bit. See you soon. Just not concentrating now. So I went to cast out with the bail arm still on. Thought that'd snap then. So hooked it back up to cast out again, and then I don't put my thumb on for the other run. Ain't life a trauma, right? When you're baiting up and it's not going right. Anyhow, yeah, we're moving down. I'm probably a bit too close to Shane, really, but this is the way it is, isn't it, at the minute? Phil's got a cast to the right, anyhow. So, right, I'm gonna get the rest of my gear, and then I shall be back in a bit. Well, bit of the sea then. Wind's died a little bit. I'm going to shoot back to my van and get my bucket and everything that I've forgotten, and if there's a car, his car will be gone. I'm going to shift my van. I shall bring a bag with the food and stuff in, barbecue and you name it, and the torches as well, because they say it's going to get down to 14 degrees and the southeast wind, I think, but it's might get a bit cold. But yeah, that chap's gone. He caught rays, hounds. That's what I saw him catch. He had his wife with him. He had his child with him, who had his own rod and a sand spike, which was nice to see. It's always good to teach them young, isn't it? Mind you, they don't want to be cursing, do they, when they're bloody bait. What is it with bait elastic and me just lately? It's bloody terrible, isn't it? Oh, there's a nice beach down there, and it must be Aldborough, I think it's called. Norfolk lad comes to Yorkshire and tries to talk Yorkshire. He don't get on very well, does he? So I think what I'll do is, once I've had this bit of coffee, I'll get my other rod out, get it set up, rigged up, ready to chuck out. But I won't chuck it out until I actually go to the van and get the rest of my stuff. We're near the get up now. We did think we were going to have to walk all the way down there. Hey Shane.
Yeah.
You know that beach down there?
The one where we saw that?
Yeah, that beach that we can see.
Yeah.
Well, where the water's still in is Hillston.
Yeah.
And you can see the sticky out bit.
Ah, so yeah.
Just where he is, further up. That's the first sticky out bit. So perhaps if we walked along that cliff further, because where that cliff goes to the highest point, that's where we were parked. That's and right, you could look at, and that was the furthest point. So if you went across that field and then walked further down, would that take you to that beach? Because that ain't Aldborough, because Aldborough's further up.
Yeah.
So that must just be. I might come here one weekend, and just go for a stroll along there and have a look. Bit of a trek, isn't it?
It is, but if you're getting a beach to yourself like he had earlier, I mean, I remember rightly when we was last year as well, we was watching that, because wasn't the wave smashing into that?
The waves are smashing where the water is in now.
Yeah,
that was Hillston. That's why Hillston Cliff is so bad. It must be lower there. This is higher than there, isn't it? You can see it's down.
Might be worth a wander, mate. Bit of a recce, have a D.
Yeah.
I reckon.
Are you now chucking out?
Pardon?
Are you now chucking out?
I'm just going to rig up the second one and then get it out there.
Are you casting to the right?
Yeah, I'm going to go that way, yeah. I've got 6 ounce on top, go down.
Right, well, we're talking about the beach in the distance that you can't see. But yeah, Hillston, you can't get down at Hillston now. You can get down, you can get halfway down, but you need to take a spade with you and dig your way down, which ain't a problem. To say this is Tunstall, which I think is down Priory Lane or whatever the road's called. You drive through Tunstall and out to the dead end road, and there's the fantastic get down there that the old boy always chops in. But Hillston is literally half a mile down there. But at high water, on a tide like today where it doesn't come in and wash you off, down there you're absolutely up the cliff. On a high tide here, you can actually, behind me, you see this bit here up there, you can just fish off that. All exciting stuff. If you've never done it before, it's something different, isn't it? Shane's talking to that camera. He wants a fish. He's never caught a hound, and he's never caught a ray. And I've caught 2 rays, and I've caught 2 hounds. So there ain't a lot in it between us, really, to be honest. I've caught 2 turbots. I've caught numerous codlin, numerous dabs, and quite a lot of flounders. So you can see the level of fishing standard that I'm at. Anyhow, you'll be back in a bit. Right, Shane thinks he's got a bite.
Oh, it's snagged.
What?
It's proper snagged.
Well, you've got braid, that'll come out, won't it? He's snagged now. You need to reel quicker, Shane. Do you know what I mean? You have to walk it up the beach, didn't you? Put your hand on your reel so you take some pressure off it. Watch my line. Keep walking that way, go past my line. See if you can pull it out, Shane. Bloody snag, he's got his first ray.
I've got your line as well, though.
Where is it? I did tell you. Right, hang on a minute. You know these Gemini clips? Do you know it's gone right through the middle?
How's it done that?
Well, right, there's my line, pick it up and take it over. Lift it up. Come on, that's it, hang on. That way. Hang on, I'm still on it. Right.
I'll put my hand in his mouth.
Grab it for its cheeks, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Shane's caught a ray. I've caught nothing. It's gonna be it for the night, isn't it? Shane's going to catch all the fish Scott would have caught.
Would you look at that, eh?
You got any pliers?
Yeah.
Well, we'll do a show once he's unhooked it. That's it, just grab it with the back top of the hook and twist it out. That's it. Pick it for his cheeks. Right, there you go.
Look at that. First ever race, going back.
There you go, mate.
Beauty.
You pleased with that?
Oh, I'm going home now. I'm done.
Are you going to switch your camera on?
Yeah.
Because I said turn it on, didn't it? It wasn't going to go anywhere.
Yeah. That gave me a right bite. I can't be knees gone.
Stick it in the bucket, mate.
Yeah.
Shane's knee's gone now. Yeah, look, so bit ad hoc, but he's fish is in there. He's breathing. Could do with another inch of water, but so is it
Believe that?
mate, you look like an anticlimax. Why aren't you running up that
I'm
cliff?
from my knees knackered.
His knees knackered after catching his first ray. I don't know. This is what happens when you're in the SAS, you see.
Oh, you see. Saturdays and Sundays. What have you got, look? First ever race, going back. I don't know how much it weighs, I'm going to get it straight back, I'm not going to bother weighing it. Have a look at that. Yeah, beauty. Absolutely, I'm over the moon. Good.
Here, chuff, mate. That's the blank gone for you.
Get it!
Need to get that prawn out now. Is that what you called it on? Called it on ragworm. Didn't buy me any ragworm, didn't even offer. No. That's how desperate he was getting. He didn't even offer to get me any fresh bait. And he's only 5 minutes away. Right, well there goes John up the cliffside. He's an old boy. He wouldn't mind me saying he's an old boy because we're all old boys. But I've had a good old chinwag with that's it, you hold that rope, boy.
Right.
Anyhow, yeah, I did catch him earlier on, sort of like doing some, you know. Anyhow, cut that bit out, Tom. He's having a wee. But he laughed and joked about it. He said, oh, it don't matter, there's nothing to see there. So yeah, he was a nice chap. We've had a good old chinwag with John, and talking to him about many things there, about how this fishes, just getting some tips really, and it's very nice of him. He watches some of the videos, which is good for me, and he enjoys them, and it's good for him. So thank you, John. It was nice meeting you, and just take your time going up that hill. Look, he's like a mountain goat.
He's got up there faster than what I can.
Yeah, he's got up there faster than I can.
Nice.
Needs an extra step in there, yeah. Yeah, so thanks, John, for having a nice chat. It was much appreciated. Right, I'm going to get my other rod up now. And yeah, I ain't caught nothing. I'm losing the will to live because Shane's caught copious amounts of fish and I've caught nothing. It's always that person to the right, isn't it? Where's the bloody sun anyhow, Shane?
Pardon?
Where's the sun? Oh, it's over there, isn't it? Behind us.
That's right, I'll joke, still grinning as well.
Right, so I've just cast that one out. I've gone over Shane's line, but Shane's only gone out 30 yards, so by the time mine's whipped round, it'll be past and everything will be okie dokie. So this next rod I won't going to chuck out. I'm going to rebait it up and chuck it out short. Bit risky because there's rocks there, you see. I don't think we're going to catch much at low water from what the old boys have told us that fish here locally. It's a lot cleaner down that way. There's not so many boulders, which you'd think boulders would be good, wouldn't you, for fish swimming around, getting excited doing what fish do. But yeah, I'll get that rebaited up with something, I don't know what. But we'll sort that out. I'll put some prawn on it actually, see what's about. It's a 2-hook flapper. We'll put 2 bits of prawn on, that's what we'll do. Chuck it out short, see what happens. Soon I think I might be having a cook up, and I'm going to watch this tide going down. It's low water at 11:30. It's 21:52 now. So I would say about 10:30ish, 11 o'clock, I might be going up to the van for a couple of hours kit, so that the tide will turn and I'll be able to fish the tide coming up, because I think that's when the fish are going to come on. Let's bloody hope so. Anyhow, let's get this other rod in. I've held bottom over there.
Yeah.
Well, just casted that out a 2 flapper and the prawn head fell off. I know they're always a bit ropey to put on, but I didn't think it'd fall off. But there you go, it's the way it is, isn't it? Still got one hook on it with a bit of prawn on it, so we'll see what happens. It's out there now. I'll get this rig baited up. And we'll see what happens. I might have something to eat, you know, after I've had a sleep. Got a barbecue tonight, it'll warm me up as well, won't it? So barbecue lit. I've got some firewood as well that we're going to have in the barbecue. We're going to light it in there. I'm going to dig a hole in the beach so it's sunk in. Right, so the left rod needs changing first. What you got there, Shane?
Another ray.
Look at this. We've got another thornback ray.
It's beauty, isn't it?
Absolute lovely in miniature. Absolute beauty, isn't it?
Stunning.
That's bigger than my turbot.
That was a Vern bite, that.
That was a Vern bite, and that's now free. Free! It's caught free! You're on fire, Shane. You're going to have to go sit your ass in that bloody water, mate, to cool down.
Unbelievable. I was just sat there doing a bit on the camera saying, well, I'll get back to you if I get anything. With that, I looked up, my rod was walloping over. Oh, let me get back up.
Well, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Give it a show then, Shane. Just push your light down, mate.
Oh, sorry, pal.
That's it. There you go, number 3. Number 3.
Number 3.
So they're still out there in that gully.
Yeah, amazing.
And what'd you catch it on?
That was on just plain squid.
I'm in with a chance. I'm in with a chance.
And literally, that was 30 yards out there.
Was it?
Just dropped it in that gully, yeah. Yeah.
I might reel that prawn back in and squid it up and chuck it out, because when I casted my 2-hook flapper out, it one of the prawns come off.
Yeah.
Well done, mate.
Yeah,
let's check this bait and see what happened. So we've got a 2-hook flapper on there, and the bottom hook is caught round the top hook, and it's got no bait on it. Push that down, they're all on power knots. Yeah. Shouldn't really get tangled round, but both baits are off. So I saw one bait come off. Got the other part of the horse mackerel on there. I bought some scad, and yeah, we'll see how it goes, see what happens with it. Now, this is only going out 20 yards, 30 yards in that gully. Right, well, seeing Shane get that has infused me even more to catch a fish. We shall just have to see what happened, won't we? But nothing's happening for me yet.
Like being interrogated.
Yeah, well, hey, this is what it's like in Verns. Right, so what are you doing that I'm doing wrong?
I don't know nothing.
Oh, I don't know. What are we going to do?
Fish to the right. Got to fish to the right there.
You did offer, didn't you?
I did, mate. I did offer. I said, you know.
And I went, no. See, I had a word with them, Rays, earlier. I phoned them up. I said, you come from the right, mate. Just go into the shore and just go like that. Now, I've got a horse mackerel out now.
Oh, yeah.
So I want to use them up. But obviously, we'd like to keep some for high water in the morning.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking now. Is it, you know, is it worth you go full out, put everything in you can, but I want to hold back.
It's always best to hold back, mate.
Hold back.
That's what my wife always say. But I don't listen.
I never listen.
I don't like seeing her having too much fun.
Nah, it's not all about that.
No. Oh dear. What have I got to do?
It gets you thinking like that, though, doesn't it?
See my rook. Oh, they're there.
It does get you thinking like that. I mean, I had it for them. What, how many times did we go? 2 blanks, was it, before I got the meals? And then I had a blank at Easington. It doesn't sound right now, does it?
Not if you eased it in.
No, that's true.
Oh, I don't know. What? You're always in the lap of the gods, aren't you? And it's I mean, those that catch fish all the time and are really good fishermen, I mean, they've either got the knack, or they are top-notch fishermen, or they're just fortunate. Because you can only catch them if the fish are there. They're obviously there. I've now put a bait out and it's within that gully.
Yeah.
So I put a fish bait out, which you'd think there'd be dogfish about if there's other fish.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it?
Think,
the lack of dogfish.
Yeah, if you're still catching a ray now, there's rays out there.
They're shouting up and down the beach, so they're still going.
Good luck to them, I hope they do catch.
Yeah, I do, yeah. Yeah, it gets you thinking, doesn't it, about other anglers.
They could leave one for me though, couldn't they?
Just the one. Fair bit.
I don't care what it is, I ain't bothered really, but just be nice to catch.
It'd be nice if you got a soap, wouldn't it?
I mean, the thing is, I've nearly used one battery up already and I ain't got a fish. So just going as normal. So did you see that bite as well?
Yeah,
good bite.
I've just finished my bit on camera there. I was just talking to my daughter down in Australia, and I literally said, if we get anything, I'll come back to you straight away. And I put the camera down, turned around, and the rod was bouncing.
Did you turn the camera back on?
No.
You have to.
I can't get.
No, you can't. You've got to forget the fishing and turn the camera.
It's because I don't get that many bites. I go for the fish first.
That's like that time when Scott said you've got a slack liner. I said, well, I can't get any quicker to the rod than what I'm hobbling now. And then I got to turn the camera on, Scott. And then I got to the camera, turned the camera on, and I had to change the battery.
Yeah, you got to. I think I've got to get my priorities right. Got to get it on camera.
Well, you got to get that fish, but you've got to have that camera ready to get it clicked on. 3 rays, mate.
3 rays. Never had a ray in my life, and you get 3 all at once.
I don't want to hear you moan that you didn't get a small eyed.
Yeah, no, that's.
And they're all thorny.
Yeah, all thorny tonight. Yeah.
You watch, you'll get an £8 bass now. It's like an old pond. They'll be floating around out there, and you'll be poof. Good job, Scotty. Now it'll be in the frying pan. That'll have the breadcrumbs on it.
Oh, I've got to have that now, yeah.
By the time of you getting back home, it'll be like the Whitby Whaler.
But if Scott was here, would I have caught them? That's got me thinking.
Scott would be there, wouldn't he?
Obviously, yeah, he'd be to the right.
We're going to have to do something about that, aren't we? Well, the next low tide at that mark on the river is on the Monday, when I think Danny will be back on the Sunday. I'm not sure. Danny might be back on the Monday. I ain't bothered.
What day is he coming?
Coming up on the Friday morning. I just thought I'd go on the English coast because it's hard work to catch on.
Yeah.
Or I find it hard. If the hounds are in, that might be totally different. There's Bohemia Point. I can try that. I've never been there before.
Yeah.
It's North Shore.
Yeah,
Skeg.
I was always under the impression that, and I say that side of the river, always fish better than here, but
I don't think so.
No.
I think, well, every time I come to this coast I seem to catch, but just lately, last session, I was sat on the box up there and thought, should I do a session on my own?
Just come on each side.
Because if I'm on my own, the fish will find my bait, sure. And I think, no, what's the point of that? There will be times when you do fish on your own.
Yeah.
You went to Easington, didn't you, and that? Yeah, but the next low tide at that river mark is on that Monday of 23rd, 4th or 5th, it is 23rd, 4th. don't get long on there, but I want to see what it's like with a sand spike and that, and more prepared for it.
Yeah.
So I'll give it more of a shot. But no rain. No rain tonight, Johnson. 10:30.
2 hours before lull, though, is it?
Yeah, was it 11:30? Ain't gonna go out much further, is it?
I hope not. I ain't gonna go stumbling over them rocks.
No, I ain't.
No,
Too far, isn't it? I think it was 11:30 now, so it'll be about 11:45, won't it? I do want to get a couple of hours kit, and then when I come back, set my stall out again. I might reel mine in so they aren't fishing.
Yeah.
This is where we're getting snagged in. My line was under one of them boulders. I had to walk out to my line. And I was right
there,
down.
yeah,
If I'd kept yanking it, it would have chafed all the line. And then at some point I'd have pulled it in tonight and it would have just snapped off.
There'd be nothing on it.
I bought some more of that Berkeley trilene line. I think it's quite good. I think it's alright.
I got some like amnesia black instead.
Well, yeah. See, I tied some rigs up with some amnesia black line. 20 £20 it is. Yeah. And it don't pull up very well. It's as though whatever in it makes it black was giving it a different texture.
Yeah.
And I was wetting it and pulling it, and it was like I was pulling it on sandpaper.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, I'm not buying the black. I had to buy the black at the time because that's all they had, but I might get some white in because the white stuff I've never had a problem with.
Sometimes I've not pulled out with a white. That's the £20. I got a £30 black, and it's, for me, I thought it was alright.
Yeah. So everyone's around it.
Yeah.
I struggled with it last night. I'm checking my wood, Shane. Good luck, mate.
And you, pal?
Probably sat on that sandbank.
Still.
chair right up before the sleep going in. Right, there's nothing on that. Nothing on that apart from a crab, but that don't count. It's all muddy out there, Shane, isn't it?
Pardon?
It's all muddy out there.
Yeah, very.
That's what it's all about, isn't it? Learning.
Oh, yeah.
I nearly said we'll get here for like 11:30 when it's low, and
Fish it up then, yeah.
fish it up. Because it's obviously it's easy fishing it up. But yeah, this has just been tapped with crabs.
Yeah, mine was absolutely stick. That rag and squid.
I'm going for a bit of kip because that's what I've decided I'm going to do. I want to be able to do something tomorrow and not be asleep all day, being a burden on my wife. Not that she cares. She lays on the sofa and falls asleep with me, albeit on the chair. So right, I'm having an interlude for 2 hours, and I might get an hour's kip and that's it. But I'm going to head back. I'm going to move this up a bit. I'm just going to chuck some bait in the shallow area there underneath a rock. I'm going to do that now so it's ready for when the tide come in. And that's it. Next time you see me, it'll still be dark. Next time you see me, it'll still be dark. But hopefully, tide will be in more. See, the problem is, there's a great big gully out there, and then there's a huge sandbank, and you can't clear a cast over that sandbank. So what you need to do is let this water come in for a couple of hours so it comes in further, and yeah, just restart fishing. I think Mark rarely that you can fish over low water here, because you're only fishing in that gully, and if there's any fish in it, you might hook it. Shane's just caught one. He's got his 3rd ray. So yeah, that don't mean that I'm gonna, and I haven't even had a knock yet. So I'm gonna go up there, chuck the bait down, get it ready for the tide, and then I'm gonna go and have a bit of a doze in the van and decide what baits I'm gonna use next. I've got the scad to keep using. I've got prawn, got crab, yeah, I've got everything. See what happens. Right. Don't think I had that recording then. What I've done is, I've had 2 hours kip in the van. Got up after 2 hours, and it's foggy. Got lost across the field, found my way down, Shane showing his light up, and then I'm staggering around on the beach, not really knowing where I am because I've just woken up. So I've just casted out one rod with prawn on and the other rod with scad on, and a bit miffed that I didn't have the camera rolling because I just casted out. So that's where we are at the minute. Time is 2:15, just to prove that it's all correct. 2:15 in the morning. It's now foggy. It's not too cold, but I'm going to get something warm in me, probably a burger or something, and get a fire going, I think. dear. Well, now I'm moving about and walking about, it's not too cold. I've got my clickers on my fishing rod, so I should hear them go off. I've got some burgers, got some bread rolls. What I'll do is give this 5 minutes to warm up. It's still flaming up, so it must still have. A lot of the cools aren't white yet. I know these don't last for long. Oh, I forgot I've got an egg custard. Nearly dropped that on the sand. So we've got an Aberdeen Angus burger here. Well, this is a first for me. I've never done this before. Let's kick the sand in it now, I suppose. Right, we've got the burgers on. It's a bit charred, that one, the bacon. Waste of time. I got some burgers with bacon on, and that's it. And it's charred the bacon. The bacon has shriveled up to nothing and disappeared. Waste of time. Don't get burgers and bacon. It might look nice in the shop, waste of time. What you need is a proper burger. I think that might be cooked actually. Shane! Do you want this? It's got to be cooked. just give it a couple more minutes, like.
Yeah,
Do you want to do your bread roll?
Look good then. Look good then, pal.
You rip that one off. It did have bacon on it, but the bacon was a waste of time. It shriveled up, disappeared and gone.
That's why I brought my frying pan.
Yeah.
I do the bacon and sausage on the pan.
I think mine's cooked. You have to be so careful with them, don't you? Because do you want sauce?
Yeah, if you got some, mate, yeah.
Probably needs to. Do you reckon yours is done?
Yeah, I reckon they're about there with that, mate.
Yeah. Don't want you getting bad belly. I think mine must be done.
Yeah, they're done, aren't they?
That's a fork, isn't it? Are you sure?
Beauty. Yeah, that's fine, then. Brilliant. Thank you. Cheers, pal.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, mate. That was absolutely stunning.
That's where it falls off my leg.
Right.
That's cooked. Look at this.
Best bite we've had all night.
Burgers in the beach. Well, Shane, what have we got?
Well, can you believe it, then?
What? Have you caught another fish, Shane?
Well,
Is that the same one you're still unhooking, or is that a different one, mate?
oh dear.
Are you telling me that's number 5?
That's number 5, then.
Number 5, eh?
That actually
It'll
started
be-
taking line as well.
Did it?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Well, turn that light off.
Sorry, Paul.
I just looked in the back and it's all... There you go. So that started taking line off, did
That
it?
started taking line, mate. Yeah, yeah.
Well, did you get the line back?
Just about.
Well, well done, mate. That's
Cheers,
number
pal.
5.
Number 5, cat.
I'm jumping up and down with joy for you, mate. You know. Is that on squid?
That was just squid alone, mate. Yeah.
Just squid, eh?
Just squid. Yeah. Get in.
Well done. Gone back, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's on that, mate. Yeah. Wow.
Well, is there any point you casting out anymore? Hey? I mean, what happened to the Shane bites?
Mate, you put me onto the Verns bites and it's not been seen.
Oh, it's me again, is it? Yeah, what we're gonna do, guys? I'm not saying, guys, that sounds a bit. No, I ain't saying that. Can't say that either, can I? Christ, I might get in trouble. Oh dear. Well, nearly coughed then. Shane's on absolute fire, isn't he? Just don't know what to say. Apart from we're pleased for him. the next bait for me, when I reel that in and put the flapper on, what I'll do is I'll put a whole squid on, and we'll see what happened with that. But I've tried the squid on its own. Never mind. We've got some hardback crabs. I've still got some prawns to use up, so we've got some rubby-dubby in the shore, so hopefully that will be sending the scent out. Probably sending it down to Shane. Because I'm casting to the left and it's taking it to the right, so anything that I've put in front of me will be going to the right, won't it? Yeah, let's go see Shane. Da, da, da. I've worked it out, mate.
What is it?
Well, tide's going left to right now, isn't it?
Yeah. Sorry.
Tide's going left to right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've worked out that it's my rubby-dubby I've put in.
It's forcing him this way.
Yeah, the smell's coming down to you.
Definitely. Yeah. Cheers, man. It's working.
I've done everything I can today to make sure you don't blank and you get your fish you ain't more.
And you've even fed me to keep me going.
And I've fed you, yeah.
Just to keep me energy levels.
This is the sort of thing that I do, you see. This is what's in my nature. Now, five rays, that's good. You might be able to post up on Holderness Coast.
Yeah. I've never known how to like it.
So you've actually now fishing one rod, is that to calm it down?
No, I'm just going to bait up again and go again.
Oh, right, okay.
I've got, to be fair, I've got hard back crab on that one, so...
You've gone off the rag.
For now, yeah, I'm off the rag.
What? You've got that on squid then?
Yeah.
And I'm going to chuck the squid out next when I reel in one of the pennel rigs. See, this is the inner sanctum of the fish catcher's box. I've only got a fork, and that's gone sandy. Oh, what do you do? What do you do at 10 to 2? Well, it's gone 10 to 2. It's 3:31. Another hour and it'll be daylight. But we've got quite a lot of fog in. So there's going to be no sunrise yet again. I keep trying doing these overnighters so I can get a sunrise. But I think I'm going to have to wait until this weather really picks up. I'm going to reel in my right hand rod. And get a squid bait on it. Well, I'm going to chuck out my 2 hook flapper. Got size 2 hooks on that. Do you know what? Last week I was absolutely frozen. I was laid on a beach. I put out my rod bags, another bag that I had that was empty. and my cushion that I'm sitting on now, so that I didn't lay on the wet sand, and I had my boxes beside me trying to keep me warm, my bag just to block the wind out. And yeah, funnily enough, I couldn't get warm, couldn't get to sleep. Tonight I've gone to the van and had 2 hours kip. Shane pulled his lines in and didn't fish for that time because the tide had gone too far out and there's nothing happening. So I came back down on the beach and Shane cast it out, and in the time I've had cooked a couple of burgers for me and Shane and lit these fire torches. Shane's got 2 more fawnies. And he's on for his 6th now. He's watching them rods like an hawk. Well, what you got this time, Shane?
Doggy this time, Verns.
Shane's got another fish. Look. That looks all right, doesn't it?
Like that.
Look, come out easy as well. Just what you like. I got it. That's all right there because I got it down. What's your hand? Well, yeah.
I love them.
No, that when they come in, they're everywhere, aren't they?
Yeah.
So I'm going to catch one of them in a minute.
You'll get loads of them. Yeah, that slammed over that one.
Slammed over.
Absolutely, yeah.
So you couldn't miss it.
Couldn't miss it. It was on. Down bite.
Down bite. Was that on squid?
Yeah.
Just on squid. Got a dogfish now. That's 5 and 1, isn't it?
There we go. Another species of night. 5 rays and 1 beautiful dogfish. Got it just move on. That's it.
Well done, Shane.
Cheers, pal.
I'm getting fed up saying well done, Shane. I'm bloody going. I'm going to build a wall. That's what I'm going to do. I don't know. Anyhow, that was Shane talking into his camera there for his new YouTube channel. He's got one video up already. The next video will be this one, and what a catching video that'll be. Putting me to total shame. But there, that's my fishing, isn't it? You can only catch what's in front of you, and at the minute they don't get past Shane. So it's the way it is. So go and check out Shane. His channel is called it's called the Holderness as in the Holderness coast, the Holderness Codfather. Yeah, go check him out. If you like, give him a subscribe, ring his bell. He likes his bell being rung, and he'll then get all notifications of any further. You'll all get notifications of any further videos that he put up. So yeah, go check him out, the Holderness Codfather. And he ain't caught a cod yet, but he has caught 5 rays and 1 dogfish. So God almighty, I hope something come past me. Bait's still on. Still fishing. Bit of may rot on there. Why is it? It always happens to me. Nothing. Right. So we're going to just put this one out short, just into that gully. This was out long before. So this one can go out short, the next one will go out long. Well, when I casted that reel out and started to, it overcast again a little bit, but you just pull it out. But 2 turns have gone underneath the spool, in between the spool. Now, I haven't heard mag freeze doing that before, but a little bit annoying. But then that's probably because I ain't caught out yet. So anyhow, what I shall do is I shall bring you back in a long while when I've caught a fish. And hopefully it'll be soon. Time will tell. Right. Shane's into a fish here, because it wouldn't be me, would it? Come on, don't lose it, don't lose it. We think it's Moby Dick. Ooh. It's a ray.
It's a different ray.
Is it?
It's a different ray.
See, I don't know me rays properly yet. We got a different ray. We've got a different ray.
Is it a spotty or a blondie?
I don't know. That ain't a blonde. Spotted rays go all the way to the tips, yeah. And
that's a blonde then, isn't it? Small lad.
God knows, I've got a thing on my phone somewhere. Smally sent me it for identification. Let's get a good picture of it. What's that?
Oh, might be a thornback. Nah, it can't be, surely.
Could be a thornback.
Could be a thornback.
Should check for the shape of it. We don't know what it is, but what we do know it's number 9. That's 6 rays, 1 lost. So that would have been 7. And 3 dogfish. Now I said to Shane that we're going to fish as a partnership here today, so half of them are mine. Oh, I don't know. I'm pleased for you, Shane. I'm pleased for you, mate.
Thanks, mate.
It's just demoralising.
There's another one.
6 rays, 3 dogs. He's caught 6 rays and 3 dogfish. That's 9, 5 and 4. 9.
Come back.
I caught one like that, you know, that was all spotted, and I was like, it's a spot, I got a spotted one, and that was the first one I got, I believe, and someone said to me it was a thornback.
Yeah.
And I was like, Jesus. So a couple of people sent me identification thing, but it's on the phone way back. But I'll have to find it. And
Yeah.
well done, mate.
Cheers, pal.
Are you excited about today?
Yeah. Yeah, it won't sink in until I've had a kick.
Yeah, right.
It's been brilliant, hasn't it?
See, he daren't say out. I don't know why. I don't know why, because I can't be any more demoralised than I am, so you might as well just rub it in as far as I'm concerned. There was 2 lads fishing down there and 2 down there that were from Sunderland, as we said before, and they're now sliding off and they're going to fish Lincolnshire coasts of all places. So I don't understand it, because the chap that was down there in the red coat was pulling in ray after ray. Must have caught at least 5 rays this morning.
I think we just got fed up with rays.
Probably just got fed up with rays, so he's now going to Lincolnshire coast for a whiting. The way he was catching, I expect they'll be pulling out smooth hounds, but then apparently yesterday there was a lot of smooth hounds caught off the Lincolnshire coast. So right, let's have a reel in.
bollocks, that's all I'm going to say. Load of bollocks. I've had the worst fishing day I've ever bloody had. It's, I haven't caught a thing. Pit been catching them to the right, Pit been catching them to the left, catching them all around. And I've now finished off with a snap off. I've had a hook on my finger, I've had this, that and the other, line round my feet. It's all gone wrong. And now I've got something suspect wrapped round my line. Could be a condom, but I don't know. But yeah, keep fishing everyone. Do it because you love it, and don't forget to subscribe to Shane.
Cheers, Vern. Well, there you are.
Oh, right. You heard all that as well then. So, yeah. That was my best cast on that rod there. And it was coming in lovely. Obviously got hooked up round one of them boulders out there. Walked to the right, walked to the left. You probably saw me going to the left because of the camera. And it just snapped off. What else can you do about it? I didn't have the rod bent over anyhow, putting pressure on the rod. So we're going to reel this one in shortly, and then I'm going to cast out the last cast, and hopefully by then I might be able to get my rig back, because I don't like losing out. Well, there's still bait on that, which is a good thing. At least it was still fishing. But Shane ain't had anything. I've lost a rig and want the water to go down so I can get it, because I'm tight. Well, that's the last cast, and you will see the last reel in, but that went okay, weren't the best. They do unhook though, and see what we get from it, and hopefully this tide will go down and get my rig back. So this might be Shane's last reel in. He got hound.
Not this time.
Not this time. I would say that's his last cast. This will be out 10 minutes, quarter an hour, and probably take all my stuff back, and then by then the tide will have gone down and I'll come get my rig, because I'm not leaving it. Right, let's reel this in. Time to
This is the old man.
right. Well, that was the last reel in on this miserable day. Not that it's a miserable day, it's just miserable, made me miserable, but there you go. Bait's still on the hook, there's nothing I can do. I've done everything that Shane has done, and Shane has caught the fish today, so that's been it really. I've lost a rig, but you've seen the video if we've got this far. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Those that are subscribed and those that would like to subscribe, give me a chance and subscribe. Click the bell for all notification, and please share my videos. That's all I can say. I had a great day fishing with Shane, and evening and night time, and yeah, Shane's come out on top, big style, and I've blanked, but onwards and upwards for the next session. Can't keep blanking, so thanks for see you later, Shane.
Thank you very much. See you later, bye.
So yeah, don't forget to go along to check out Shane on the Holderness Codfather. But thank you to everyone that subscribed to my channel, and those that hopefully will subscribe in the future when you see this. Yeah, I'm mortified and I'm broken. That's what I am. Fish coming out either side of me, and I've blanked, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong, because I'm doing exactly the same as Shane is doing, casting the same distances, and same baits, same hooks, same rigs. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. That's all I'm going to say. Load of